Good afternoon, everybody. So today we're going to have a guided meditation. And I know last week we were talking about a little challenge for the month of August to see if you could start up a daily meditation, maybe even a couple minutes a day. So I just want to check in with you and maybe remind you to check in with yourself if you've been doing this daily meditation. But today we are going to have a little trip down through nature. So if you want to go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable seated position, you could lie down if you wanted. Get yourself comfortable. So whatever that looks like to you, you need to loosen up any clothing, move any jewelry. Maybe if you're cool and air conditioning, to go ahead and put a little wrap around your shoulders, a blanket. And just settle in wherever you are. Go ahead, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth, sigh it out, and let it go. Again, nice big breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth. Exhale. And we're going to take a little journey down a path. So whatever that path might look like to you today, and we're not going to anticipate anything on the path just yet. Go ahead and take that first step onto that path of whatever it is that you're envisioning. And really notice what the ground feels like on your feet beneath you. Is it soft? Is it rocky? Covered in pine needles or dirt? Is it pavement? It can be anything that you want it to be. And envision yourself walking along this path, really paying attention as you step your right foot forward and your foot lands, followed by your left foot, your right foot, your left foot, taking whatever speed that you'd like to go, but being mindful with each step as you move forward. So there's no sense of rush, no final destination to get to, but just enjoying and appreciating each step forward. Again, noticing if anything changes along that path in front of you as you walk forward. Is your path more of a trail? Does it get rockier? Is it rootier? Is it easy to walk on? Or maybe on your path, sometimes there's a little bit of each. Some effort and some ease. Really observe what it is that you're feeling underneath your feet with each step. And now breathing in, envisioning on this path some of the smells that you might come across. Maybe as you're by a lake or the ocean, You can smell the salt air. If you're in the woods, some pine needles, leaves of the trees, maybe just what I call fresh air. Just inhaling and taking it all in, filling up your lungs, expanding with that good, fresh air. And then as you exhale, breathing out anything that just doesn't belong. Noticing the warmth and the temperature around you. And maybe envisioning what the perfect weather would be for you. What the perfect temperature is for you. If you like it warmer or cooler. And envision yourself surrounded in that perfect temperature. Feeling it all against your skin. From the tips of your fingers, your arms, your shoulders, your torso, your hips, your legs and your toes. Feeling the warmth on your face, top of your head. Now, continuing on down your path, noticing that you come to a clearing, and what you hear next is the sound of water. It's a running sound of water, getting louder as you approach through the clearing. Most music that nature has put out there for you. This cascading water. Perhaps as you notice, as you draw closer, you can hear the trickling of the water that has been surrounding you this whole time that maybe you just didn't observe before. As you are bringing awareness to the bottoms of your feet, to your skin, and now just observing the other sounds that you may hear around you. Do you hear the birds? Do you hear leaves rustling? And going back to the water trickling, the calm flow of the water. Go ahead, continue on down that path. And notice as you go down the path, the trickling of the water becomes louder. Maybe washing away any thoughts that you have in your mind. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. To just focus right here and now on what you're hearing. Continue walking closer to the sound. And in your mind's eye, go ahead and see what you see as you come across the opening to a beautiful waterfall. Just staring at this waterfall, taking it in, all of the different colors. Perhaps your waterfall has blues, whites, greens, browns. Your waterfall can be whatever you make it. It can be a series of small waterfalls. It Be one massive, tall waterfall. It can be a wide waterfall, expanding the length of space that you want. You're going to walk on up towards the top of that waterfall and maybe see where it originated from. So as you hike along or you walk along that path, again, noticing if the terrain underneath you has changed. Is it still a smooth trail you're on? Is it rocky? What other sounds do you hear as you head towards the source of this waterfall? Are there any other animals? Is there someone special that you're with? Is there anybody else along the path that you encounter? And as you get the sensation, you feel you're getting to the top of the source of where this water is coming from. You look on up over the horizon of where you came from and notice a large body of water. And as you look back where you came, you can see the water falling down and spilling off of the rocks, maybe the ledge, and maybe the water is just so clear and visible as it spills over each of those rocks. Perhaps you see little animals, little fish. Whatever you'd like to envision in this water. Again, noticing all of the different colors that may be different from where you just were at the bottom. Noticing the froth, the bubbles, and feeling this sense of calm, at peace. The water just reminding you that sometimes it's okay to go with the flow of life. That we don't need to be in control of everything. Maybe like a leaf that is caught up in that body of water as it just travels down the stream, down the waterfall. Taking a journey, seeing something new, looking at something from a different perspective. Maybe ending up in a better spot than it was in before. Certainly there might be some changes in perspective down that waterfall. But maybe just embracing it and going down again with the flow. So bringing yourself back, if you want to hike back down that trail, walk back on through that pathway that you came through. Come back to where you found yourself now. Your eyes can remain closed. And I will guide you out. Maybe gently wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Go ahead, take a nice big deep breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth, exhale. Do that one more time. Big breath in. And just like the waterfall, pressing out all that air. letting it go. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just observe how you feel, and knowing that you've just taken a few minutes for yourself. And sometimes it's just okay to go with the flow, see something new, and just don't worry. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and continue to practice even just a minute or two of taking some time for yourself, whether it's to count your breaths, to envision yourself in another place, or maybe just to envision that waterfall. Have a great day.